So what is your one CPR based zero hero option trading strategy? That's what I want to know today.
Okay, so there is nothing like zero to hero or zero hero trades. I will tell logically or technically how I trade Nifty expiries or Sensex expiries. So basically what I do is, in recent time, most of my trades are on expiry days.
Okay.
So because most of the premium decays are happening only on expiry day, and even 1DTs are not having a proper premium decay, especially when it comes to Sensex. So even Nifty, in recent time, I prefer more 0DT than 1DT. So I will tell how I trade in Nifty expiries. So
Premium decay means you're talking about the option selling strategy.
Option selling, yes.
Not buying.
Yes, buying we can do, but not on the expiry day. So in general, if I am buying in Nifty, I do that on Friday, because the next day of the expiry, of course, it is not going to be a seller's day, because the premiums will be high and there is no chances of getting decay. But mostly on Friday, the Nifty would be trending. Most of the days I have seen on Friday, Nifty was trending. So I am a pure buyer on Friday, and I am a pure seller on Thursday because of Nifty expiry. So let me tell how I approach both the days. So the main thing which I will be seeing in the charts is whether the day is having a narrow CPR or a wide CPR. So let me tell you, I look at narrow CPR and I look at wide CPR as well. So on an expiry day, this gives me a much more idea like whether the expiry is going to be trending or whether the expiry is going to be a range bound.
Okay.
So mostly on expiry day, most of the time I have seen on expiry day, we will have a wide CPR, but there are cases where we have a narrow CPR as well. So I'm a directional option seller. So I'm not a non-directional trader. I'm always a directional trader. So even on a range bound day, I will be doing directional option selling only. I will be selling on one side only, and I will be not selling on the both the sides. So let's say if there is a narrow CPR and if the market is breaking R1 and previous day high levels, then I'm going to directionally sell the puts.
Okay.
So
instead of buying calls.
Instead of buying calls, because on expiry day it is going to decay.
Okay.
So let's say on a range bound day, what I will do is I determine where the prices are trading. So if the prices are trading between R1 and CPR, the chances of breaking previous day high R1 is also less. The chances of breaking CPR is also less. Okay, so now how I will determine whether I'm going to sell calls or puts, it depends on a 200 SMA. So let's say I'm trading on a 5 minutes chart. So what I will do is I will be using this 200 SMA in a 5 minutes chart. So if the 200 SMA is at the bottom, then I'm going to trust that the prices will not come below 200 SMA and the prices will not come below CPR as well. The prices are staying above the 200, there are higher chances the market is not going to come down.
Okay.
If the prices are staying above 200, then it is going to be a bull's day only. It's going to stay above 200. So it is not necessary for the 200 to stay closer to CPR. The 200 might be staying here as well. So I just wanted to know whether the candles are below 200 or above 200. So in this case, the prices are above CPR and above 200 SMA. Then definitely I'm going to sell puts. So I will be selling puts which is somewhere closer to the CPR. Now, on the other hand, if the 200 SMA is on top, now let's say the 200 is not at the bottom. Okay, let me delete this. So let's say this is CPR.
Wide CPR, right?
Yes, wide CPR, of course. Let's write it over here. So this is a wide CPR. So let's say if the prices are staying above the CPR, but the 200 SMA is on top, then I'm going to sell calls, because the chances of coming above R1 and previous day high is also less. The chances of going above 200 SMA is also less.
Correct.
So this 200 SMA gives me the idea whether I should sell calls or puts on a wide CPR day. So as I said, I'm a directional option seller on Thursday, Nifty expiries, and even on a wide CPR day, I'm not going to do straddles. If there are many non-directional traders who are selling straddles on every expiry, but if they are selling straddles, if they are doing straddles on a trending narrow CPR day, they are going to get a big hit. They are going to lose their money.
Okay.
So on a narrow CPR Nifty expiry, they should not do straddles. Either they should go for directional selling. And on a wide CPR day, they can go for non-directional trades like straddles. But still, I'm not going to do straddles because I'm not a non-directional guy, I'm a directional guy. So I will be selling either calls or puts. Okay, so let me show you some random example in the chart.
Sure.
So before we continue with this video, I have created an amazing CPR indicator trading strategy course with Upsurge in both English and Tamil. So there I have shared all my personal trading strategies both for swing traders and day traders. So go and enroll for this course. Link is provided in the description. Let's continue to this video. So let's assume like this is a expiry day. So let's assume this is a expiry day. This is Nifty 5 minutes chart. So this is a medium CPR. This is not a narrow CPR and this is not a wide CPR. So this we can consider it as a medium CPR.
Okay.
So in general, the first 1 hour, I will not take any trades because I don't know the direction on an expiry day, even in the first 1 hour. Because on expiry day, we all know very well that there might be some spikes, volatility in the morning. So I have taken a lot of trades in the first 1 hour and I've lost money. So then I realized most of the losing trades I studied, and then I understood that most of my losing trades are in the first 1 hour or 1.5 hours.
Okay.
So then what I did, I stopped taking position in the first 1 hour on expiry day. So I wait for the market to settle down and then I plan my trades accordingly. Okay, so the first 1 hour till 10:30 or 11, I'm not going to take any trades. So whatever the market does, I leave as it is. Now what I will do is, I will check whether the prices are above or below. Now let's say I am planning to take my trades at 11 o'clock on an expiry day. So I determine whether the prices are above CPR or below CPR. So in this case, the prices are below the CPR level. Now I am determined to sell only the calls. Now there are two options. As I said earlier, we can sell the calls or I can sell the puts. So I know very well that the market is going to trade below CPR. I know the market is going to trade between the S1 and previous day low levels. So I determined this range for the expiry. So I wanted to decide whether I'm going to sell calls or whether I'm going to sell puts.
Correct.
So for that, what I will do is, I will select this 200 SMA. So I will just go to the indicators and I will add the 200 SMA. So let me select moving average. And let me select the time frame as 200 SMA. So yes, the time period is 200 SMA. And let me change the color to a dark black. All right. So now here you can see the prices are trading below the 200 SMA.
Correct.
So now I am very clear that I am going to sell only the calls because the prices are below 200 as well. So now what I will do, when the time is around 11 o'clock, I will start selling the call options based on the CPR levels. So based on the premiums, if the premiums are around 20 to 25 or 20 to 30, I am ready to sell calls either here or here or here, any strike price in the call side.
Not the R ones.
The premiums will not be there. And on expiry days, I will select 50 strikes. So let's say, for example, 25,150 or 25,250. On expiry day, I will select 50 strikes as well. So now I know I want to sell the calls. So I will sell any calls which is 1 OTM. And if the premium is good, 2 OTM is also good to sell. So 1 OTM, 2 OTM is good to sell on an expiry day. Okay, so here you can see the market never turns back and never comes above the CPR as well as the 200.
Follow
now
up.
here you can see after 3 o'clock there is a sharp spike here. But even you can see here the premiums will not increase. So by the time the market reaches 2:30 or 3 o'clock, easily you would have made 0.5% or 1% on your capital.
And
because
anyways, you don't hold the position after 3.
yes, mostly we never hold the position after 3.
Correct.
And even if we are holding the position after 3, maybe we would be selling a option which is below 10 rupee.
Yeah.
And our stop loss will be somewhere around 15 or 20. And the position sizing will be very less since we will be anticipating a spike after 3.
Correct.
So the position sizing will be less and most probably the premiums will not increase and the premiums will not hit your stop loss as well. So the last 2-3 candles rally will not hit your stop loss in most of the cases.
Also, if a candle closes about 200 EMA, we can exit.
Yes, of course, we can exit. So This is how I plan my trade on Nifty expiries. So let's say if there is a narrow CPR, then the market is going to be trending.
Yeah.
So I will sell directionally. If the market is going down continuously, then I will keep on selling the calls. And in case if the market is going up aggressively, then I will keep on selling the puts. So this is how I plan my trades. And it's quite easy if you are looking at the CPR on an expiry day. I talk to a lot of my trading friends who are trading with a very huge capital. A lot of experienced traders I have spoken, they are looking at CPR on expiry days. At least on expiry day, they will look at CPR because it gives a very good clue that whether the market is going to be range bound or trending. If it's trending, they used to tell me that we are not going to take non-directional strategies. We are going to stop a system. And whenever there is a wide CPR, they go with a huge position sizing. They just deploy the maximum capital.
With the neutral strategies.
Yes, with the non-directional strategies, with straddles like that.
Correct.
So this is how I am approaching option selling in Nifty, especially on the expiry day. And the same thing applies to Sensex as well.
And why only on the expiry? I mean, as you said, you don't sell options on Friday.
Yes.
What about the Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays? Can we do the same thing?
Yes.
Like intraday option selling sort of
Yes,
thing?
intraday option selling can be done. Yes, it can be done. But you have to prepare your mind that the premium decay is very less compared to the expiry day. And we have to exit as per the targets. Now, let's say I'm selling options on Monday. Let's say I'm selling call option below CPR.
Yeah.
On Monday, I'm selling call. So the moment the prices reaches S1 or the moment prices reaches S2, I'm going to exit because there is no point in sitting in the trade for a very long time because premium decay never happens. But in these drops, there will be a premium decay.
Yeah.
I can exit.
So what is typically the target in such cases?
As usual, S1, S2.
Okay.
Okay, so based on the spot, I exit in my options trade.
Right.
So just like what an option buyer does,
Correct.
I does option selling directionally on other days.
All right. That looks pretty interesting, sir. Thank you so much for sharing this. And let's try it out. Let's see some more expiries and let's back test it. Let's forward test it. And I'll surely let you know what are my results. Thank you so much for sharing this, sir.
Thank you, Hans. Thank you.